What's up, YouTube family? We are back again with another one. So I have a video here that I would like to react to. Without wasting your time, let's see what this video is all about. Let's go.
In my 60s, people think that no one looks at you anymore. And the truth of the matter is, I have just as many people who want to sleep with me now as I ever did. There isn't that thing when you walk in the room that every guy goes, ooh, because you're not as easy as you were when you were young. And men recognize that.
No. Are you sure you want to go there, Grandma? Look, are you sure you want to go there? I don't think you want to go there. I don't think so. You know, I really hope no younger woman listens to her and think that this is confident. It's not. This is clearly unrealistic and delusional, right? You know, usually old men, when they talking, they literally give credit to, the younger generation, right? Especially if it's an old man who's made a lot of mistakes in his life. It's going to be like, look, man, don't be stupid, right? Make good decisions, right? Always be on the right path, right? Don't be like me. Use your good years effectively, very carefully, and make sure you end up in a better position, right? And even if that man happened to be a man who hasn't made a lot of mistake, happened to be a man who's made all the right decision, right? They still give credit to younger men, right? Sometimes I'll be looking at a billionaire, right? Very successful. Not to say that he's not even happy and fulfilled, but there's something called reality, and they acknowledge it. They talk to somebody and be like, look, you're 25 or you're 30, Yes, I am a billionaire. I am fulfilled. I'm successful. But I still wish I am 30. But I'm not. You have something that all my wealth cannot buy. That all the amount of success that I have amassed still can't buy. Your youth, your age, your energy. Please put it to good use. Don't look at me. I'm a billionaire. Yes, I am successful. Yes. But you have something that I cannot buy. Now, that's men. Anytime you talk to women, they just sit there and be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yes, I'm 60, but this ass can still clap. What do you mean? This mouth can still do a lot of magic. Bitch, you have arthritis. Like, you don't even have strong legs to support that ass that you say can clap. You can even stand for 60 minutes, right? Every time you have to get assistance to get out of the chair. That mouth that you say can do a lot of magic is full of dentures. Ain't nobody wants something like that. I promise you, you and a 20-year-old or a 25-year-old woman don't walk in an event and people just look at you and be like, damn, I want to lay down with this women. I promise you this is not what men think, And there's like something that is very hypocritical, right? That exists in women's world. And I witnessed this in real time, right? I'm in an event with a lot of men. This girl walks in. All the men looked at her and be like, All the men were just like, The minute the woman saw her, oh my God, queen. You're slaying tonight. Oh my God, look at that skin. Look at those eyes. Oh my God, that hair. Oh, you're going to take all the men away from us. Oh my God. I was just like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. My mind was blown away. But I noticed one thing though. You see, I'm not going to lie, women, right? If you ever think that you are on your A game and think that you are acing it, because a lot of women are throwing compliments, over complimenting you, throwing it to you, I promise you, you ain't. You're not as beautiful as you think you are. I promise you that's what's going on. Because, see, when women realize that you are not in the competition, that's what they do. Because, you're not a threat. What I notice and what I know for sure about women, if you are a threat, I promise you're not going to get those compliments. Or those compliments are going to come from women that are just as beautiful, right? Or they're going to come but very, straightforward and with a dad face. They're just going to be like, oh, you're killing it. Trust me, if you're really pretty and you step in that zone, most of the people, if you really want to know that you're pretty, most of the people that are going to throw those compliments at you are going to be men, people with dicks. Because, we love a beautiful woman, I'm telling you, man. Bro, we love a beautiful woman. But if you step in that zone full of people, and everybody who's giving you compliments is just women, just people left and right, women, nah, they know you're already disqualified, Yeah, man, and this is my advice to you, right? If you really want to know you're killing it, let's say if you get them ready, you think that you're on your A game and you're killing it, right? Before you step out, don't ask your daddy. Yeah, he's another man, but he checked out because, he was forced to be, dishonest, and lie to your mom just to, please her feelings. So he lost that sense of being realistic. Don't go to your daddy. Your daddy lost that ability already a long time ago. Because he was just trying to please your mama for a long time. So he don't care at this point, right? And obviously, don't go to your mama because your mama is another woman. She ain't gonna tell you the truth. No, she ain't. She's gonna over compliment you. It's usually a cousin, right? Or like an uncle with a sharp tongue. Like, he don't care. He said the way it is, right? If you put on 2 pounds, he looks at me like, you FAT, bitch. That's the person you go to. And you be like, uncle or be like, cousin, please tell me the truth. Do you think if I step out like this, I'm gonna kill it? If you look at you and be like, if it's like this, oh yeah, you gotta pass. Just go. Don't even talk no more. But if you talk to him and he just does and does say nothing and just go back in his room, just know. You know what? Let's continue with this video. Let's continue because it's getting interesting. Let's see what's. Oh my God, the delusion here. Let's go.
That's why they don't look at you as much. It's not because you're not as hot. You're not as easy to, and you're not as easy to get rid of, and you're not as easy to keep quiet. You're not as easy to dump afterwards. You're not as easy to be a side piece. It's not that you're not as.
She definitely got a point because it's not as easy to get rid of somebody, right? That need 2 people assist to get out of a chair. Trust me, it's not that easy. Right? Usually, when a girl is like 25, 20, right? You tell her, get out. She just picks up and just fucking leaves. You know what I mean? With somebody like that, you gotta give him some time. And it's not easy to get rid of somebody, right? Like, who probably lost 80% of their family members. Like, what do you want her to go back to? Like, for real, it's not realistic, man. It's not easy. I agree. Yo, my God. Wow. I understand. Yo, it must be hard to be a woman. Think about you really wanting honesty. But I'm really asking, do they really want honesty? Do they really want to hear the real stuff? I don't think so. Because sometimes I wonder, do you really think that these compliments are real? Oh my God, your hair's nice. Oh my God, you're killing it. And they love it. They love it. Do you really agree with that? Don't you doubt it a little bit? To be like, because I am telling you, right? If you're a woman, trust me, and you're killing it, I promise you, it's gonna be more men letting you know than women. I promise you. Trust me, we love a beautiful woman, yo. I promise you, right? If you need a tire chain, oh yes, you're gonna see a car just pull up. Like, Whatever you want, you gonna see somebody volunteer to do it for free, calling you queen, doing it for free. Like, I don't care. He might even spend money to do that for you for free. If your whole existence, right? Let's say if you're like 50, in your whole existence, you haven't had anything like that. Oh yeah, you should know. You should know that you know what you think you are. Let's continue.
You're hotter. Because you're more relaxed. You're less concerned about, do I look great? You know you look great. It's not because you're not as anything. It's just because you're not as easy. Oh, easy prey. I'm in my...
Alright, this is the end of the video. But all jokes aside though, this is actually concerning to me. It is actually concerning to me, right? Because of two reasons, right? Reason number one, let's say it's true. Let's say you're harder. Let's say you're this and that. Grandma, you're 60. This at this stage of your life, this should not be the language that you speak, right? You should let us compete because, we're still here trying to figure this shit out. With the younger women, maybe the 25-year-old woman, 30, whatever, 40, younger than you, right? You should worry about, your health issues, your future, your grandkids, your kids, your family members. That should be a concern. Like, you're here talking like you're 20. I'm very concerned, right? Because I am pretty sure you consider yourself very fulfilled and very accomplished. But it seems to me that your train of thoughts say something different, right? Again, I might be wrong. But what's really, really concerning here, which is point number 2 that I want to make is, I am from a culture, right, where somebody your age, let's say if they pass away, it's like a library who completely burned, because this is usually somebody full of wisdom, somebody who's been around way longer than the majority of people, right? Somebody full of wisdom and full of beauty, but beauty in a sense that it represents life itself, right? The kind of beauty where you can just walk in a room or in a house and see so many people that came from that person. That's beautiful, right? My grandma at 72, right? Before she passed away, right? I knew she was beautiful, right? Because I look at a woman like that and I see so many things, right? Legacy, like I see wisdom, knowledge. It's just beautiful, right? So what I'm trying to say here is somebody your age should sit here and let your age be the beauty, right? You don't sit here and talk about it like, oh, I'm still harder. Oh, this and that. Man, I'm not easy. You are past that. That's not you anymore. You know what I mean? If you have to really stoop down on that level, that's really concerning to me, right? Because at 60, you have much to worry about. Don't compare yourself to people around you who are not even your age. And whoever is agreeing with you, man, if they're younger than you, they know you're lying. They just won't tell it to your face. They know if you two walk in a party, only men that's gonna go to you are people that are on the brink or already experiencing erectile dysfunction, people literally that don't have good teeth. Like, I'm just being honest with you. That's why it's concerning. Look, I am in no position. I am so tiny. My ass is so small in front of your age because before anything, I respect your age a lot, right? I am in no position to give you an advice. But I am also aware that nobody has grown past the age of receiving an advice. I hope that whenever you see this video, that you don't think that I'm trying to disrespect you. I hope that you see that I'm trying to give you an advice. Again, I am in no position with my age, with my ignorance compared to you and everything you know, to give you an advice. But I know that somewhere in a human being, there's like this room, it could be tiny, that can still receive an advice. Please, let your age be the beauty, the wisdom. Let your accomplishment be that beauty that you're talking about. Because when you're here talking that, oh, Mendes, oh, I am harder, and this and that, I think it's very concerning. When I listen to that, I don't see you as somebody like that. Yes, you are beautiful, but realistically, if I have to speak your language, it's not true. The 25-year-old version of you literally defeats you right now, 100%. It's no competition. This is if I'm speaking your language. But again, I know you are past that language. You're not that language anymore. Although you're trying to make me believe that, but I think you're way more than that. So, yes, you are indeed beautiful. A 60-year-old woman that is beautiful. I don't know. You said in your 60s. I could be wrong about the age, and I'm very sorry if I got it wrong. Or you are in your 60s. I am not sure at this point. And I'm sorry if I'm messing on the age. But this is my final say. Yes, you are beautiful. Through your age, your accomplishment, your wisdom, and everything else that represents life. The beauty of life. And on that note, I am out and peace out.